And our top focus in WION right now. In the ongoing Gaza war, a lot has happened in the past 24 hours on the diplomatic front. Malaysian Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim has met the leaders of Hamas during his visit to Qatar. The Malaysian Prime Minister, who is on a 3-day state visit, met with Hamas leader Ismail Haniyeh and its former chairman Khalid Mashal. The meet comes as Anwar Ibrahim has been a vocal advocate of the Palestinian cause. According to one of the mediators, Qatar, truce talks are at a stalemate, and that Israel is setting unrealistic goals and showing no roadmap towards an end to the ongoing war. Now, with the war showing no signs of stopping, the Biden administration has notified Congress that it is moving forward with more than $1 billion in new weapon deal for Israel. The latest weapon package for Israel comes in less than a week after the White House paused shipments of bombs to Israel. New reports are emerging that Israeli Prime Minister, who is widely expected to introduce an outline for ultra-Orthodox military enlistment bill to the cabinet. The legislation has now been removed from the agenda at the last moment due to pushback. And this comes as under the bill, ultra-Orthodox men who were earlier exempted from serving in the army should be now drafted. The bill would also trigger economic sanctions on yeshivas if positions are left unfilled. On the other hand, in a bid to provide much-needed humanitarian aid to the Palestinians in Gaza, Israel and Egypt officials have started a war of words. Egypt accuses Israel of denying responsibility for the humanitarian crisis in Gaza. Cairo says that these are desperate attempts by Israel to shift the blame, while Israel says that Egypt was not allowing aid into Gaza. On the other hand, US says that first shipments of aid through the US maritime route should be open in the coming few days.
The U.S. government and other international donors are providing aid commodities for delivery from Cyprus to the beach in Gaza by way of U.S. and partner nation military and civilian vessels and a temporary floating pier. The World Food Program will take receipt of that aid once ashore in Gaza and coordinate its onward movement and distribution to people in need.
While on the battlefield, the IDF says the army is operating in northern, central and southern parts of the territory, further adding that the forces have eliminated about 100 militants in their operation in Rafah. As intense fighting is renewed in Gaza's north, Hamas has released a video showing the militant group fighting the IDF in Jabalia. The group is also defending its ground in the south, where they are fighting the Israeli tanks. Meanwhile, in Israel's northern border, reports say at least 2 people have been killed by an Israeli airstrike targeting a car in southern Lebanon's Tyre, with one of them being Hezbollah's field commander. And for more on this, our correspondent Ismail Haniyeh sent us this report from New York. Take a listen.
The Biden administration has decided to proceed with a large weapons package for Israel, despite its earlier opposition to Israel's actions in Rafah. The administration had previously withheld a shipment of 2,000-pound bombs, citing concerns for civilian casualties. However, now experts say this latest decision undermines the administration's attempt to pressure Israel to rethink its conduct in the war. The new package includes weapons that may not be delivered for years, but Israel may interpret it as a sign that the U.S. will restock munitions expended in the war despite disagreements over Rafah. Now, this decision highlights the administration's reluctance to deepen its ties